weight is turning that heat bliss. So I don't really got a choice but to show I'm the best.
Life gets tough and stuff, you know, but just staying focused is always key. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay focused. You got to be determined to just be better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, some days are gonna be shittier than others. You know what I mean? You got to keep going though. You know, because the next day could be the day you make it. You know what I mean? You never know. You know, it's like there was a picture to where there was like a miner. There was two miners and stuff. Somebody was digging, and the dude was closer to like gold than ever. You know, it was, you know, the other dude was right there. He was right there. And then, you know, the other dude was taking him a little minute, but he was right there and he gave up. You know, he turned the other way. So it's like people get so close to success, you know, and they get right there, but it's like they give up, you know, right before they can really see what they're capable of, you know? And it's like, it's hard to just to keep going. I know there's gonna be days where you're like, damn, why am I doing this? And you question yourself, but you can't question yourself. You know, you can't question God. You know, you can't question yourself either. You can question everything else, but not yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, ooh, that was nice. But you gotta go keep going, because it's like, you got family, you got friends, you know, you got people around you that love you. Everybody's going through everything, you know, but it's like, as long as you have love, and everybody has love, you know, if you don't see it, you don't see it. I was there before. They say that, you know, you feel alone sometimes, you know, you do feel alone, because it's like, you can't really go to somebody on an emotional side of you, you know, and it's like, you just want to let people hear you out, but people might think you're too weak. You know what I mean? As a man, especially, you know, so for the fellas out there and stuff, it's like, we got to start breaking that barrier from what our parents and grandparents was doing in the past, and just change it. Because until we change it, you know, nothing's gonna change. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just gonna keep looping and looping like a cycle, like it's been, you know. And it's like, we have to change this, because that's a big thing too, a big barrier we have to break, because it's sad to see the mental health too, you know, the mental health aspect with the people, within the men, and not just men, but women, you know, kids, you know what I'm saying? It's sad nowadays. It's so different, you know, and I wish that the older people, they really don't understand this. I don't think they really understand it, because, you know, they're kind of getting to that point where they're getting older, so it's like, you know, it's a different perspective. They probably have that one perspective that they always knew. But other than that, we have to start sticking together with the women and the children. You know, we gotta, as men and stuff, we have to start looking out for them too. You know what I mean? We can't start just turning the other cheek if something happens in public. 'Cause there's so much stuff that's happening in this world right now, from the kids and stuff, you know, and just the abductions of people. You know, we don't really want to get into it too much, because, you know, a lot of people don't want us talking about stuff like that. It sucks, unfortunately, but all we can do is pray, and just pray that changes and stuff, and just try to be better as protecting them as well. Because I'm big on protecting the women and the kids, you know, and the animals too. But, you know, those are the top three. And then obviously yourself and stuff, and your family and all that too. But we have to just stay focused. It's hard, but there's a lot of things that's going on in the world, and it knocks you off. But just stay focused on your path, you know, stay focused on making yourself happy, first of all, making your family happy, obviously. Just making sure that, you know, that you're on the right path, and the righteous path as well. You know, I know there's a lot of times that you want to dribble that way, but, you know, you just go straight to the lane, you know what I mean, and you're gonna find a way, you know what I mean. And parties and all that stuff, you know, especially for the kids that's younger than me or around the same age, it's like, we have so much time left to party and all that, man. But it's like, we just have to stay focused on this grind stuff, you know. At the end of the day, I really don't care when people, you want to go out. I'm like, nah, man, I got to do this video, or I got to do homework, you know. And I kind of like that, because it's my own peace and stuff, you know. We gotta have to head out to work in a little bit here. But we gotta be better at just staying focused, trying our best to stay focused, you know. There's a lot of people that kind of try to get in your way, step in your way, but there ain't no way, you know what I'm saying? So just keep going, keep growing, and keep flowing, man. You know what I'm saying? For all of you guys, just keep staying blessed, keep being you, you know, keep faith in God always, as I say, and just just keep being great, you know. Just keep being a better you every day. And just keep staying focused. Just keep staying focused, you know. And always remember, slow motion is better than no motion, you know. So even if you don't see stuff in a day, you ain't gonna blow up in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day, you know. So it takes time, but just stay focused. I'm telling you guys, just stay on the grind, work hard, love people, love yourself, and that's all I can say. I hope y'all take care. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all think. Hopefully we got a story time coming soon. Probably do the next video for y'all though. But other than that, ThatdudeRi, I'm out, man.